Stop being so violent. Stop being so aggressive. This is what got you in trouble in the first place. When you get aggressive, you start doing all kinds of crazy things. No, I don't. I'm very calm. You just broke down a whole door. You open the door. So Gerald just came here, completely bust through the door, and broke everything. This is what he normally does when he gets mad. He takes the locks out. Nothing works in this house. Literally nothing. Everything comes flying off. He's completely angry. And this is what I have to deal with. Very, very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Thebanigos. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Princess Banigo and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based right here in Lagos. Today I am back with another video. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. And if you're a new subscriber just coming across this channel, you're definitely welcome. Kindly consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a big thumbs up. Feel free to share this video because it's going to be an interesting one. Yes, we're back again with Mercy Gono. So guys, yes, we're back with Mercy Gono once again. You guys know your girl has to bring whatever it is that is happening on the streets of YouTube, the entertainment world in YouTube, and even Obodo overseas. Yes, I'll bring it here to you guys. But I mean, like, Mercy Gono is in our faces with our ex Gerald Addy, and so we have to come here and talk about it. So basically guys, Gerald Addy put out a video on his channel which contains audio of the conversation between him and Mercy Gono. So they had a conversation about the house and how Mercy was telling Gerald in that video, or rather the audio, that, you know, we've talked about all those things and now we're going to come to our audience, you know, and appeal. And they were dragging back and forth about money, paying you $60,000, not paying you $60,000. And I'm just hearing money, guys, money, $60,000, $70,000, money is good, man. But anyways guys, so they were just mentioning money, about the mortgage and, you know, whatever and whatnot, like so much argument in that video. And I'm just saying to myself, how did Mercy, after everything that she had gone through, go back to Gerald Addy? Right now, I'm not even here to come and blame Mercy because the damage has been done already. If you guys watched the previous video I did, you would see where I gave it to Mercy really hot. It's right there on my channel. You can feel free to check it out. I'll link it somewhere up here for you guys to see. I gave it hot to Mercy, like I gave it pretty hot to Mercy. I didn't hold waters because I wasn't supporting what the sister girl was doing, really, basically. Because I mean, you have people who look up to you and you can't be, you know, running back to your pool or your mess and expect people to accept you, and then in your video you say a bunch of stuff like you regret coming out to say this thing, but you're still coming out to say it. Obviously it's content for you also. Anyways, I don't want to even drag or judge Mercy today. Let's focus on Gerald Addy a bit. You're a man who, this lady came back to you guys, tried to work things out, it wasn't working. I mean, as a man, are you supposed to, you know, be putting out that kind of thing on your channel, you know, to push to what end? Really, you want to prove that you're not a bad person. But Gerald, the way you were raising your voice in that audio, we could basically tell the kind of person you are, because a good man or a man who is comported wouldn't raise his voice at a lady. Like, you guys, I mean, like, a man would be in charge, not raise his voice at her, and, you know, not allowing her to talk. But Mercy on their body, as my people will say, like, Mercy also, Mercy, no, your mouth. Mercy looks like an angel, but her mouth is a razor. But Gerald, really putting out that title deed as your thumbnail, saying the house is still yours, but you put the house in her name, obviously because you felt like, you know, you were going to marry her and she was going to continue paying for the house while the house belongs to you guys. That was how you put it in her name. And obviously when you marry her, she's going to change her name to your name, because I'm wondering why you put the house in her name. Obviously you couldn't afford the mortgage and she was paying, and you just felt like, oh, I'm going to marry her anyway and she's going to continue paying, because what other reason really? And then also, Gerald is someone who acts like he's holier than thou. And then there's some moments he captures on his channel that I would never understand. Things that Gerald is supposed to just keep and keep and keep. Gerald captures this moment and bring them to his channel. He captures this moment and bring them to his channel. Like one time where he was going to sign lease of the house, he was just shouting and telling us he used to work with this, work with that, telling the guy that I went to see in his office that if he needs advice and idea, he's going to give him. Like, really? Gerald, be toning it down. So guys, Gerald comes and acts like he's holier than thou, like he's a pastor, he's preaching, he wants his name cleared. But Gerald is not really holy, because if you guys would remember, there was a time where it came out, the video whereby Gerald, you know, broke down literally the doors of that house to enter. What sort of gentleman does that, if you ask me? In my opinion, I don't think any gentleman would do that or should do that kind of thing, really. I don't think so. But I mean, Gerald did it, and you know. So the reason why we're sitting down here today is that Mercy finally said she's gonna be doing away with the house. And yes, when I mean do away, she said she's gonna be selling the house, and I think it's high time she actually sells the house and just move on from this old drama that is going on, unending drama that is tiring and stressful. I mean, people do get into drama, but this Mercy and Gerald's own, it's unthinkable, it's unbearable. I mean, Gerald stooping so low, you know, wanting to prove that, you know, Mercy is still, you know, he's still giving Mercy the D. But yeah, we know that Mercy is not supposed to go back to her vomit, like, you know, but as I heard, people who are in such relationships, they find it so hard to let go. And yeah, so Mercy is selling the house, guys. She's gonna be redoing the house. You know, she shows us people who were working in the house, and you know, the faults the house has. I mean, seeing the house from the things that Mercy shows when she's doing a redecoration or whatever, you wouldn't even know that that house has so much, you know, things to be worked on and things they need to do as regards the house. But anyways, guys, Mercy is selling the house, and I think it's a good one. Let her sell this house. And according to Mercy in that video, she was saying that, you know, she has to sell the house for her safety. She keeps saying her safety. So is Gerald someone that can harm her? I'm not even understanding in that regard, because if he's someone who can harm you, you went back to him with your daughter. So if he's such a bad man, I'm gonna consider my safety first before going back for some cucumber or whatever. So she keeps saying that a safety and in that video. Anyway, she's selling the house. Moving on, it's a good one. Let her sell the house and let this whole chapter with Gerald end. If she has any money to pay back to Gerald, she pays it back, and everyone goes their separate way. She addressed herself as single, and then Mercy went ahead to start advising people that you should, like, you would see the red flags but you would ignore them, that you shouldn't do that, don't go into such relationship. Anyway, I'm thinking that Mercy has learned her lessons right now, and that is why she's coming out to say all these things to you guys, right? She's coming out to say all these things. She's living her best life. She eats 1.6k. Eating 1.6k amidst all this drama is not easy. So I mean, it's a big deal for her. Mercy Gono, I'm glad it seems like you've learned from your mistakes. You came out advising people not to make such mistakes. I'm glad you're learning, and hopefully you move forward from this old puhaha and drama, and you know, keep doing you and have a good life. And when you're going to pick a spouse the next time, be very careful not to, you know, use your money and support them. You guys should just do the relationship, just do your relationship the way it ought to be, between two reasonable adults doing their thing. Don't be too quick to go and use your money to support and pay. I mean, like, so that until you know who this person is, you know how far they can go for you before you do all that. Okay, that is one thing I would say. And also, be very careful of coming out here on YouTube to put out your relationship. I mean, you've shown 2 relationships so far and they've both ended terribly. So I think it's about time that you just, when you get into a relationship, one of the things you should say, that tell your partner or whoever it is that I don't want this relationship out there for reasons that are best known to me. You could explain it to him. I want it on the low, on the wraps. If peradventure we advance to the point of marriage or whatever, then we can come disclose. But while you guys are still in the phase of getting to know each other, even if he proposes, no, you can save those memories for yourself as a content creator, and then when it's the right time, you start putting out those content. Anyway, guys, I don't want to go on and on and on, but this is just all I have to say. I'm glad that Mercy is giving herself, you know, picking herself up and deciding to do something meaningful with her life and letting go of Gerald and the old drama. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watch up to this point, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye for now.